What is up, everyone? Welcome to Raw Logic. My name is Raw, and today we are going to go over how to get failed stacks and enhance your gear for beginners. But first, let's go over what you need to enhance everything and what different types of gear there are. So let's start out with weapon blackstones. Weapon blackstones are what you need to get your weapon from +1 all the way over to +15. But once you get to +15, you need to use something else called a concentrated magical blackstone, which is red for weapons. Concentrated magical blackstones help you get those next 5 levels past 15, which are called Pride, Duo, Tri-Tet, and Pin. Armor blackstones are just like your weapon blackstones, but instead of getting your weapons all the way up, they get your gear all the way up from +1 all the way to +15. But we all know weapons carry the big around here. Blue concentrated magical blackstones are the equivalent to the red ones, but they're specific to armor only. Now that that is out of the way, let's discuss what type of gear there actually is. There's green weapons, blue weapons, boss drop weapons or yellow weapons. There's green armor, blue armor, boss drop armor, and yellow armor. Then there's jewelry and silver embroidered clothes, or better known as life skill clothes. We won't be talking much about them since beginners don't need to worry about jewelry so much. Just go get your Axel set and you'll be fine for a good while. The one thing worth mentioning though is every time you try to enhance accessories or silver embroidered clothes, they do have a chance to break. This is your Failstack Flowchart. This is very important. I'll leave a link for it down in the description below. The top shows the different type of gear that you had, and right below that the respective grade of gear. The numbers highlighted in the middle with a plus sign are your enhancement levels, and the grayed out numbers on the edges are the recommended fail stacks you should use for each enhancement. Since accessories start at Enhancement Pride, they're a little lower on the chart, but that's alright. They recommend using the following, though. To enhance blue Pride accessories, have between 15 to 27 fail stacks. And to enhance yellow Pride accessories, have between 20 and 34 fail stacks. Weapons and armors are right next to accessories. Weapons can get to +7 without any failures, and armor can get to +5 without any failures. Past that, I recommend using the right fail stack for the right piece of gear, but remember, every enhancement is subject to RNG. To the far left, to build FS or fail stacks shows you the same thing. It isn't worth going too far into, so just know we use green gray gear to get our fail stacks up because it's on the cheap. I know what you're thinking. Well, Rar, if it's so cheap, where do we get it?
Hey, listen!
The repair guy in Velia. He sells remold gloves for 12.9 thousand silver, and we will be using a lot of them. But Rar, what if I only have weapon stones? Well, I got two solutions for you. You can ride from Velia all the way over to Altanova, where you'll find Tulum, the arms dealer. He sells weapons for 120,000 silver. Just make sure you get the right weapon for your class. It's kind of important. Examples, I use longsword, shields, and lancias. Option 2, my personal favorite option, we just run over to the marketplace, search for a weapon we can use, sort by the lowest price listed, check to see how many of them there actually are, and make sure they are in fact enchantable. Then buy them all. As long as it's cheaper than 120,000 silver for each one, we're fine. Finally, now the fun begins. Let's enhance our weapon to +14. These are your fail stacks. Let's not worry about them just yet. Just know what the number means and where they are. Make sure when you're enchanting a weapon to have the enhancement option highlighted instead of the durability. The durability is from when we want to build failed stacks and not have a higher success rate. As our weapon enhancement is going up, its max durability is going down, so we'll have to stop and fix that before we finish. Go back over to the repair guide, click repair, and then click recover max durability. Throw in the weapon you want to add durability to, and give him a replica of that weapon to repair it with. That's why we bought so many earlier. Notice we are at 20 durability of 100, and each weapon says it'll give it +10 durability. Click recover max durability and you're done. Now let's pause for a second and let me explain why BDO is so difficult. There are these things called memory fragments, and you need memory fragments to add durability to boss drop gear, which in terms is the best in-game gear that you can get. Well, instead of adding a +10 to durability every time you repair it with one of these, you only get a +1. And let me tell you, sometimes it takes forever to grind up some memory fragments. Even getting boss gear can sometimes be a challenge. That is why BDO is so hard. Let's go back to enchanting so we can hit +14. This is where the Failstack guide starts. So we throw our crappy plus 14 gloves in there, we start working and getting the Failstacks up, and then this happens. We don't want to get Failstacks on plus 15 because we want to save our concentrated stones. So let's head over to the local church and ask our priest to cleanse this bad boy for us so it can be dropped back down to plus 14 and we can try again. Okay, so now talk to the priest, hit cleanse gear, find those plus 15 gloves, and make sure everything looks to be in order. 100,000 silver to cleanse a piece of gear, that is... just kidding. Because silver literally grows on trees in BDO. It may seem like a lot, but it really isn't. Alright, let's try this again. Stop at plus 15's Failstacks, swap to the weapon to get higher Failstacks, and make sure you have it highlighted for durability and not enhancement. Once you hit plus 25, you're done! You've gotten a decent Failstack, so let's save it for a rainy day. Go back to the Valio repair guy, open up his shop, and look for a Blacksmith's Secret Book for a plus 25 Failstack and buy it. Go ahead and open up your inventory to use the book, and once it's done, check the Pearl inventory to make sure that it is there. Open up your Enhancement tab to check to see that your Failstacks are in fact at 0 or else your scrolls won't work. Open up the scroll that you want to use from your Pearl tab, go back to the Black Spirit Enhancement menu, you'll see that your Failstacks have been applied, and now we're going to add an extra 10 on top of that. Valk's Cry lets you add a max of plus 10 extra Failstacks with no risk. They cost loyalty from the Pearl shop, and you can purchase 5 of them every week. Now let's just add these extra 10 stacks and hit my duo yellow weapon to try with my plus 38 stacks, and... I forgot my concentrated stone. Here we go.
Son of a bitch!